My name is Logan, and I think this game has finally done irreversible damage to my mental state. The new Mining v3 update just came out, because out of every skill in Skyblock, mining was the one that needed even more content. But who am I to complain? There's new pets, gemstones, ores, heart of the mountain levels and perks, new features, really everything that you can hope for in an update. Myself, like many others, were quite excited to get on and check it out. I heard they added dinosaurs, that's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Problem. Doolin, the new NPC that's supposed to help me access the new mining area, refuses to talk to me. Turns out that I need to be Heart of the Mountain Tier 7, which is something that I am not. I was confused when I heard this because Tier 7 used to be the pinnacle of the tree. Okay, Hypixel. Fine, so I need more Heart of the Mountain XP, but I really don't want to do commissions. The only other option I had was to do Nucleus Runs. This cold pug guy said it was the best way, and he looks like a real trustworthy man, right? Aw, so Nucleus Runs it is. I'm sure this experience will be beyond enjoyable, and I'll be able to look back on this later in life and remember it in a positive light. Here we are in the Crystal Hollows, ready to complete some Nucleus Runs, which is something I definitely know how to do. Oh, thank God there's a guide here. Find 5 big crystals scattered across the hollows in different biomes and structures, each hidden behind a unique quest to discover. Let's see here. The green one is in Uncle Scrooge's swimming pool, orange is with the Queen, purple is in a heavily guarded temple, yellow is in hell, and blue is in true hell. Bring them all back to the center of the lobby, known as the Nucleus, and pray to Devon for good loot to complement the Heart of the Mountain XP, then rinse and repeat. Okay, that's cool and all, but how do I get those big crystals? No crystals means no XP, and no XP means no fun. I don't know, let's go find out. The Jade Crystal is found in the mines of Devon, and it's one of the most feared crystals to obtain for all Skyblock players. Why, you ask? Because you have to do all of the work yourself. Upon entering the pool, and after being blinded by the sheer amount of riches on display, 4 NPCs named after minerals will make themselves visible. Their existence is futile, and the only purpose they serve is to hide tools made out of their respective materials. Other than that, they just kinda stand there and—
Cut Mike Johnson?
Okay.
Devon really needs to consider firing the 4 keepers, because they are very bad at hiding their tools. Each tool has a 1 in 5 chance to appear in treasure, so they're quite common. Once you find all 4 tools, return each tool to the matching NPC, take the crystal, and get out of there. The Amber Crystal is found in the Goblin Queen's den, which is guarded very heavily by mutant gobbies 10 times your size from all entrances. The Queen and her guards are very out of the loop with how society works nowadays, as they still seem to abide by the Jim Crow laws and only let goblins pass by, no humans allowed. So how do you get inside the nest and take that crystal? We pretend to be a gobby. Go and find the Queen's ex-husband, force 3 accounts of cannibalism upon him, and let him splood, cover you in his scent, so you smell like the average League of Legends player.
Oh, brother, this guy!
And because all of the Queen's guards are blind, you can just walk right on by and take the orange crystal. Quick recap of the process. Have 3 goblin eggs, find both the King and the Queen's POIs, give the King 3 goblin eggs to unlay, let his scent rub off on you, go to the Queen, and you're good to go. The Amethyst Crystal is found at the Jungle Temple, with the area being filled with tribe members menacingly staring you down. The Kalhuiki god is mad at you, he knows what you did, and your mobility is limited so you cannot escape. Hey man, at least my reasoning for it is better than a stupid magical force. It doesn't even mean anything, at least be creative with it. The guards of this religious nightclub won't let you enter without a pass, which in this case is a moldy key, or a tripwire, or a bone. All you have to do is steal the key from this deathly ill-looking man and take his identity to be led inside. Unfortunately, that's not the end of it. There's a decent-sized wipeout course between you and the crystal, and you can't go fast or teleport while completing it. Watch out for the lava, or you'll be forced to restart and ransack another homeless guy for a key. If you own an armadillo pet, you can bypass the parkour entirely with a funny little trick. I'll touch on that part later. The Topaz Crystal is found in the Khazad-dûm. Khazad-dûm? Notre Dame? All you need to do to get the Piss Crystal is defeat the Magma boss. No, not that one, the other one. He has 200 health and only takes 1 damage from any weapon. Bal also has a super duper very rare chance to drop his offspring when attacked. It's a free few million coins. The pet gives you heat immunity, which can be really convenient if you don't kill him fast enough. Bal grows, you shoot him, he shrinks, crystal. That's it. The Sapphire Crystal. Oh boy, where do I even begin? I have 350 hours of playtime on this profile, well over 100 of which were spent doing nothing but killing these chunky robots and harvesting their innards. These automatons drop robot parts, with a rate of about 1 to 2%. You need 6 per Nucleus run, which sounds like it would take long enough, right? I'm doing 400 of them. Those who enjoy grinding automaton parts are the type of people who buy double mint gum at Walmart. You're not real, and your taste buds hate you. Please be normal and buy icebreakers. Getting all 5 crystals sounds like a lot of work. Why not just do commissions? Gaiete. To compensate for the effort and minuscule amount of XP Nucleus Runs give, each run will drop a few items at random. That's what makes them worth it. They can supposedly give you rare fossils, emeralds that think they're jades, pearls, shiny books. Notice how I said supposedly. That's because you never actually get any of those. Typically, you'd only see bombs, trashy tools, eggs, and compasses. Trust me, I'd know. I used to stream myself doing Nucleus Runs to the big bad scary internet because I thought it would be fun content to watch, and I was very wrong. I probably won't stream any more of them. It's really hard to entertain people while playing the most boring game imaginable. And I don't regret a thing. You hear me, not a single word. If you're incredibly lucky, the crystal nucleus can drop the severed claw of a... What animal even is this? A cat? Why is a cat hand so rare? Or this funny little brick that goes for a little bit of coins and is only kinda rare.
But the definition of insanity is doing the exact same thing over and over again. That is crazy.
It's no secret that the Hypixel Skyblock community is obsessed with optimization. We can do horrifically difficult dungeons in a matter of minutes and spend hours trying to pinch out just a couple more farming fortune. Nucleus Runs are a great example of this. The miners of Hypixel Skyblock have optimized the runs so much that Imploded had to recap it all in an almost 10-minute long video. The Jade Crystal, being a really simple quest, can't be optimized too much. As long as you put away your full set of 4 tools in your backpack or something each time you collect them, you should be efficient enough. Though mods like Not Enough Updates or SupiV2 are helpful for their prediction waypoints, along with the Mole Pets perk that gives you a higher chance to find tools. The Amber Crystal doesn't have much to it either. All you need to do is stock up on goblin eggs and maximize the amount of runs you complete in each 20-minute effect cycle. Stay away from water though, because the only amount of realism the admins ever thought to add was your stench washing off in the water. The palms of my hands both bleed from the digging of my nails, both fists clenched in anger for the hatred. The amethyst crystal was at one point the second most annoying one to get each time. Lucky for me, I don't have to do things the hard way. I have friends in high places. This guy showed me how to do this cool little jungle temple cheese, and by that I mean I watched his YouTube video on it. It's really good. If you're looking for a Nucleus Run guide, it's definitely the go-to. With the glazing out of the way, I'm going to shamelessly spread this information online that I bet the developers want hidden. Step 1 to the Jungle Temple cheese. Invade the left guardian's personal bubble and stand on the same block he's on, then note the X, Y, and Z coordinates. Step 2, math. This is the hard part. Take a deep breath, it's all going to be okay. Add 61 to the X value, subtract 44 from the Y, and add 18 to the Z. These will lead to the exact block you'll be working with. Step 3, dig a path down to the targeted block from the temple gate and make a cobblestone platform 2 blocks below the target as shown. We make it out of cobblestone so the armadillo pet doesn't break it. Place another cobblestone only 1 block below the target, leaving only a sliver of room between them. Step 4. Ride your armadillo pet while it's on the platform and jump onto the elevated cobblestone below the targeted block. This lets you temporarily clip through the bedrock and collect the amethyst crystal. Phew, that was a lot, huh? If you missed anything, feel free to come back to this video again later and give me more watch time. I hope that this still works by the time you're seeing this. If it doesn't, I sincerely apologize and I will be speaking with the developers about it immediately. The Topaz Crystal is unarguably the easiest out of the 5 to collect. The game only checks if Bal is alive or not to spawn it, meaning that if he isn't there, the crystal is able to be collected. The easiest way to take advantage of this is to run into his domain, swipe the crystal, and immediately leave. He's a complete pushover. The Sapphire Crystal will either kill your state of mind or your bank account. Maybe both actually, depending on who you are. More Magic Find makes everything in life easier, including the robot parts. Same goes for the Mole Pet. Again, he's also useful for the Sapphire Crystal. You can get a perk from the Diamond Essence shop, get the Mole Pet, yes, again, this pet is cracked, and claim commissions in between collecting crystals until you inevitably get cucked by Corleone. That should be everything. If I missed anything, leave an angry comment about it. I might not see it, but it sure as hell is good for the algorithm. In the wise words of Steve Jobs, let's reiterate the vision. We want to reach Heart of the Mountain Tier 7 from Tier 3, and we want to get there from exclusively Nucleus runs. After doing a bit of math, we land on about 400 total runs that need to be completed. 400 total. Alright. For a regular Skyblock profile, this shouldn't be too bad. I mean, yeah, it'll take a while, but as long as you have enough in-game currency, preparing for them shouldn't be an issue. If you're playing on an Iron Man profile, where you can't interact with the economy or trade with other players, please do not try this. Just do as you're told and run up some commissions. The preparation phase for Nucleus Runs on an Iron Man profile sucks more than a Shark NV360, which is a lot. It sucks a lot, and it's all the Sapphire Crystal's fault. I always hear about finding the scavenged tools is by far the worst part because you can't buy them.
Unless you're an Iron Man.
The robot parts make the Jade Crystal look like a complete joke. I can't overstate how treacherous it is even if I tried. I mean, seriously, you'd have to be insane to attempt this many Nucleus Runs on an Iron Man account. So yeah, Nucleus Runs. This is what I'll be doing for the next few weeks of my life. This really might be my special hell. To maximize my time grinding, I'll have to make some schedule cuts. No more eating, no more sleeping, or bathroom breaks. That's right, it's time to get myself a battle bucket. Subscribe, like, and comment something for the algorithm, because I'll need to pay for therapy the next time I see an Iron Golem.
Bro, just because he's black does not mean he's Kanye.